So let's go right to Greg. Hello, Greg.
Hello, how you doing, Glenn?
Good.
I have a very serious question to ask you.
Yes.
Why do you continue to be a Bush cheerleader for the war when there's innocent Iraqis and Americans that are sacrificed for the New World Order agenda and the Rockefellers?
Wait a minute. Hang on just a second. I am a Bush cheerleader?
Absolutely.
Really?
For this war, I think so, yes.
Wow.
I wish you'd jump on board with John Connor and the Resistance Manifesto and get with us. And
what's the Resistance Manifesto again?
Well, we're against the war, and we think that we got to fight against the New World Order.
Yeah.
And take on these the Bush administration because of with their Bohemian Grove and all their other beliefs.
Oh my gosh, we're into the Bohemian Grove. Greg, I can't. I'm up against the break. I've only got 10 seconds. Hang on just a second. I can't leave the Bohemian Grove out there. You're coming back after the break, and we'll have some Grove Stand orange juice. We're back with Bohemian Grove talk. Let me go. Okay, stop the music. Let me go to Greg. Hello, Greg. Now I know that you've been calling. I know you've been calling all of the talk shows, so I know you're a loyal fan.
Absolutely.
And you've been calling all of them to get your spiel out. So some people have already heard this spiel, but go ahead because it's good.
All right, the Bohemian Grove's where all our leaders go, and they have a ceremony called the Cremation of Care, where they have a mock human sacrifice and burn an effigy of a human. Okay. And that's what they do there. This is our leaders that are so-called Christians, like, Newt Gingrich, George Bush Sr., all
Prince
these.
Charles was there.
Ronald Reagan was a member.
Yes.
Jimmy Carter. They all have been to this.
Wait a minute. I don't believe a man as good as Jimmy Carter would have been there.
Yeah, well, they all go there, Glenn, and they all say they're Christians. Actually, Alex Jones infiltrated the Bohemian Grove a couple years back.
Wait a minute. Is this the guy from them?
No.
Oh, who's
Infowars.com, Alex Jones. He has his own
internet radio guy. Well, if you can't believe an internet radio guy, who can you? Anyway, so go ahead.
But he videotaped the mock human sacrifice cremation of care.
Yes.
And these guys, these are our leaders.
Wait a minute. Does he have the videotape?
Absolutely, he does. You can see it on his website, Infowars.com.
All right, good. Okay, good.
He went in and infiltrated this and got in, and it shows these so-called great people that lead our country.
And are they on tape?
Yeah, they're in black. Well, they're in robes. They're in black and white robes.
So you can't tell. You can't see their face.
No, but this is where it's all Arnold Schwarzenegger goes there too.
Right, I know. But I mean, you could tell because that one would be a big robe.
Yeah,
he'd look almost like the Dread Pirate Roberts.
It's sad because you think of our leaders as being good Christian religious leaders.
Sure.
And they're Freemasons, they're Skull and Bones members, and they're members of these secret societies that they don't want anybody else to know about. And it's really disturbing to have to, that this is who we elect every 4 years as our presidents, our senators. It's one of those things I think we ought to get out in the public and just let everybody know, hey.
Well, Greg, the good thing is it doesn't ever sound insane when people are talking about the people that are dressed in robes and doing mock human sacrifices in the Bohemian Grove. And I think that's come home. Now, with that being said, I'm going to get, I'm in trouble with everybody else. I might have the nut jobs coming after me as well. I read a book this summer that, Stu, you must get this weekend. I've been meaning to tell you about this for months. It is the greatest book ever. This book is written by a journalist, and Stu, I want you to read it. I want you to get this guy on the phone. Okay, he's over in London. He's a journalist. He's not a crackpot journalist. And it's the theory of the Bohemian Grove and how every event now on the planet is really tied in to each other and a shadow government. He actually went to the Bohemian Grove, he says as well. Unfortunately, his camera was stolen, and so all the film is gone. But I will tell you that when you read it, this guy is a credible guy, and when you read it, it leaves you with enough to say, maybe.